What up, though? Scorpio, my favorite sign. As a Scorpio myself, welcome to your December Tarotscopes for Sun, Moon, and Rising Scorpio. So let's jump it off. Baby, honey, you are enough. Just the way you are. You are enough in the truth that you hold. You are enough in who you are. Here's the thing, Scorpios, we can be a little bit, we don't like people to see us. We don't like as much as we crave intimacy and vulnerability, we want that from other people, but us giving it can be a little bit, But here's the thing, how does your tribe find you, right? And your tribe finds you by you living and speaking in your highest truth. Who are you? Once again, I said this in another reason, before the world told you who you are. What is the weird thing? What is the beautifully weird thing? What is the thing that you think nobody else is going to understand if I honestly show up as this person? With Scorpio, of course, we have the depth and the deep and the darkness and the shadow part, but we live very well with our shadow once we face it. It's time to integrate those places that you've been hiding yourself from, the places of you that you've been hiding from the world. What is your truth? Who are you? And that person that you know to be, that you are, is enough. You are enough. You need to get over analysis paralysis with showing up as your true self with this full moon in Virgo energy and communicate it. You need to use your throat chakra, right? Use your throat chakra to communicate not just who you are and showing up in the world and what your higher truth is. It is, I trust and I align with my higher truth, because being in your true self, being in your true worth of yourself, showing up as who you truly are, actually puts you on the path of fulfillment. It shows you who your tribe is. It shows you who you need to connect with. And those people, you don't have to overly communicate. You don't have to completely explain who you are. This is in the context of every aspect of your life: romance, love, partnerships, business, money. When you show up as your authentic self, then the universe meets that energy and brings the things that align with you. The reason that you haven't popped off and a lot of different things that you've tried, reason why relationships have not felt as fulfilling, is because you are misaligned. You are not aligned with who is supposed to see you, who is supposed to witness you, what audience is supposed to be a benefit of your pure truth. And it's partly because you have felt like who you were at your core isn't enough, so you have to be what everybody else expect you to be so that you can receive the validation of yourself from external sources. And the universe has told you, and over these last few years, and especially this year, has been the last little inklings of, I can't live in a mask that everybody else wants. It is fucking exhausting, and it is also suffocating. And so knowing that the person you truly are, loving her, loving that person, and stepping into that worth and speaking your truth, you begin to be witnessed by people that you never really knew. And you're like, how does this money come like this? How is these opportunities popping off like this? Why am I getting so many dates? And it's because you are starting to be witnessed by people that are in your alignment path, right? How do we finally get to this point this month? Pour into yourself. Quit pouring in everybody else's cup. People know if you come to my sound bowl, your cup is for you. The overflow is for everybody else. Your family, your mate, your job, everybody is the overflow. That's why you have to stay into pouring your cup first. You need to pour that love into yourself. Venus is going into Aquarius. Baby, be about you. Be about this energy of pouring the cup into you. And then once you do that, you're so full with love for yourself, it overflows. You have to take action and move forward. You gotta let go of the vendettas, and you gotta let go of the debt. You gotta let go of the betrayal. You gotta let go. Trust me, baby, I understand. As a Scorpio, I tell people all the time that grudges are like a warm cloak to me. People say, oh, you can't live with a grudge. It's going to be, oh no, Scorpios are like, oh, this feels very comfy. It's very cutesy, very demure for me to live in my grudge. It's very mindful of me. But actually it's not, because it keeps us in that old chapter. It keeps us on that old page. And trust me, baby, whatever retribution you're trying to dish out, not only is having that energy blocking your blessing, because the people that have done that, or the situations that did not appreciate you, or the job didn't understand your worth, baby, they didn't understand your worth because they can't comprehend your greatness. They are not, and I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. I'm not saying that they're bad. Like, some of them is, but I'm not saying that they're bad. But what I'm saying is that they weren't meant to witness your full self. They can't understand your potential. They can't, not even your potential, they can't understand who you are because they weren't meant to understand who you are. That's why they left. That's why they're gone. That's why we're still holding on to different situations when it's like, these people ain't even my people. Like, this job ain't even my job. Like, I did all of this stuff out of a perspective of ego and trying to validate my own sense of self-worth, that when I just own my own higher truth of who I am, hello, all of those that are supposed to witness and understand. And why not work? And why not be in partnerships, relationships, and business partnerships and jobs that actually just get it and get us? That part. But it starts with us letting go of the fact that holding on to needing that retribution of that person, realizing that they're never going to realize it. That job is never going to understand what value you were because they weren't meant to. Because you're really supposed to be on a whole different path. You're supposed to be with a whole different person. You're supposed to be with a whole different group. Like, you're supposed to be here. And when you get off of the path that isn't your truth and into the path that is, baby, abundance and ease and love and joy and peace. And okay, well, you get what I'm saying. All right, Scorpio, December is the month. Let's collectively together let it go. Like Frozen. Blessings.